Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me. Nobody else.
Hey guys, what's up? I'm bringing you something fairly new to at least this channel of mine, because I did this on my last channel. This is basically where I go in and take on the 13 super bosses in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. We call them the 13 datas, but their actual name is the 13 limit cuts, because they're basically all the organization members except for Xion, because she doesn't exist, and that's good. But they're basically all the organization 13 members, just harder, with more health and different moves and more defense and, you know, all that good stuff. I would also like to mention that I am on level 1. I know I did not show my stats, but I assure you I am on level 1, because this is like my 18th attempt at trying to do this, because Roxas will kill you in one hit at level 1. Now, as you saw in the beginning of the fight, I only really blocked one of his moves, you know, that finisher that he has, because there's this weird, I think it's a glitch when, or at least some frame mishap or something. If you try and block that move, Roxas like will hit you, but you blocked it. It's just more safe to, you know, just dodge, roll away from it. So there's a way to loop him throughout the entire fight, because that's basically what you have to do with some of these fights in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. You don't have to, but it's recommended because it's safe. Because at level 1, basically everything will kill you, like I just said. But with Roxas, his difficulty, he has to be one of the most boring datas in this game. He's one of the easiest too. But Roxas, he's just boring, because all you do is loop him the entire fight. He literally won't do anything else. You can even skip his DM if you want to. That's how easy he is. Because if you manage for him to, you know, skip his DM, then he does the same thing throughout the entire fight, and that's just an easy win. Most people won't really tell you this, but I advise you to use Trinity Limit once he does like his overhead move, or when he like spins his keyblades around, because it's free damage. And normally if you go up to him and try to fight him, or at least combo him, and once he does that overhead move, he'll just say no, fuck you, and then just hit you, like what I did right there, but you know, with the spinning keyblade stuff. By the way, you saw me turn into limit form earlier. I would not really use limit form against Roxas, at least not when you're doing level 1. Like if you're doing anything besides level 1, that would be a good thing, because you know you can take hits, but at level 1 you really can't. So, you know, I advise not to use it. It's really a handicap to use limit form. I try not to use it ever when doing this kind of stuff, because actually no, I do, because here's my thing with this game. This game has a lot of people who like to do like no damage runs with no magic armor, all that shit. I respect people who can do that, but I'm not gonna do it, because I find it to be, you know, kind of dumb, putting those restrictions on yourself for no good reason. I mean, if you want the extra challenge, go ahead. I think level 1 is challenging enough, but I don't know. It's just that some people think that they're so good when they do that. It just, I mean, I guess you are, because you have that much time on your hands, but me, no, I don't want to. So if I just so happen to get like a no damage or something like that, then okay, that's cool, but I'm not going to sit here and like be like, oh yeah, I no damage this with restrictions and blah blah blah. It's really, I don't care. Other than that, Roxas is pretty easy if you follow what I did. Normally I would just quick run to get away from him, like instead of gliding all over the place. But I got lazy when I did my level 1 run because my quick run is only at level 2. So yeah. But other than that, Roxas is pretty easy. And I will see you guys next time when I face Larxene. So see you then.